Talk to us about how this partnership takes it to the next level.
Yeah, there's two aspects of this. There's 226 stores, mainly on the East Coast, BJs Wholesales, 17 states, and now consumers that are on DoorDash can access the BJ Wholesale Club. Additionally, we have a product called DoorDash Drive, which powers delivery for third parties. So we'll also fulfill deliveries for BJs. This is our first wholesale club on the platform, and we're thrilled. It's a lot of retailers have joined the platform, grocers have joined the platform over the last 18 months, and it's wonderful to see that trend continue.
How different are the unit economics of grocery versus restaurant delivery? Because you're picking and packing the items, you're not just picking them up and dropping them off.
There are differences. There's more cost in the case that you're picking them, but they're also larger. They tend to be larger than a typical meal order, and so there are different characteristics to make the economics work. But we've got a lot of experience. We're partnered with Safeway, Albertsons, Hy-Vee, Myers, and grocery is one of our fastest growing businesses, and we're very confident in the long-term profitability of the category.
Now, Uber is here talking about themselves as the future of retail, so not just food delivery, but grocery and potentially everything else. How does that differ from what DoorDash is trying to do?
Well, I think consumer expectations are rising. Consumers are looking to get more and more things delivered to their door in minutes, not hours or days. And there are a lot of companies that are going to try to go after that. It's been true over the last 6 years that I've been at DoorDash, and I'm sure many companies will continue to go after it. We think DoorDash is uniquely situated to do this right because, well, today we have 25 million monthly actives. We have over 55% share in the restaurant space. But now we're going beyond restaurants, convenience, grocery, we got JCPenney, Office Depot, and many other companies on the platform, and consumer expectations only go in one direction. Additionally, we have DashPass, which is a subscription product, 10 million subscribers, and we're layering in now, you can get your restaurant delivery, your grocery delivery, and we think that'll be a wonderful complement because we don't think there's just restaurant consumers. We think there's bring it to me now consumers, and we think DoorDash is the leader in local commerce. So that's what we're focused on to differentiate.
Gas prices are high.
Yep.
Inflation at 40-year highs. How is this impacting the business? How is it impacting Dasher supply? How is it impacting orders? Because the cost of an average order is also going up.
Yeah, the inflation touches every aspect of the system, and it's something we've spent a lot of attention to. One thing to note about DoorDash in general is that most Dashers do it as a side gig. It's 4 hours a week is the typical Dasher. There's 1 million monthly active Dashers on the platform. And so we haven't seen much impact today to the number of Dashers that are showing up and their dashing activity, but it's something we will keep an eye on. We have recently announced a program for Dashers to help them as the price of gasoline has shot up in recent weeks. We have a card that can give them a 10% discount, not just on their DoorDash deliveries, but on driving in general. And then for those Dashers that do the most deliveries, the top Dashers, we give them a driving bonus for the number of miles they've driven on the platform. We think that will help allay some of the hopefully temporary changes.
Now, some Dashers are saying that's not enough. For example, Uber is adding a fuel surcharge to every ride. And with the Dasher benefit that you're adding, I believe you have to drive a certain amount of miles to access it. Why are you doing it this way, and is there anything more you can do?
Yeah, I think our approach, one of the things that we did, I think that was really beneficial to us, is we have a Dasher Advisory Council that is made up of key Dashers that advise us on which approaches to take. And they actually helped create the system that we launched. Very important to note, we did not add a consumer surcharge. And so one of the dangers of adding a consumer surcharge is you decrease demand, and therefore you decrease the economic opportunity for Dashers. We chose not to do that. We believe we've got the largest, most efficient system, and so we're trying to not put further inflationary pressure on the consumer side of the equation. Also, by focusing the economic advantage on the gas prices, we believe we're actually focusing on the problem and helping Dashers with longer distance deliveries. And so we think that our model is actually best attuned for where the inflation is impacting the system today.
DoorDash shares are down year to date. Uber shares are down year to date. Instacart just cut its valuation by 40%, $39 to $24 billion. What is the market telling us here?
I've been around a while in different companies, Microsoft and Amazon and others. I don't worry with short-term market fluctuations. So we're focused on the long haul. I believe that the market will take care of itself in the long run. There's short-term machinations that occur, and we're focused on delivering the right solution for our customers, and the valuation will take care of itself in the end.
long run, is there going to be consolidation? Can all of these delivery players survive?
Well, there's been consolidation in the space for sure over the last few years, and you know, we'll see is the short answer. I think that, you know, there's emerging areas in our space like quick commerce, in doing ultra fast delivery. You know, Emily, we're experimenting with that in New York City. We just launched 15-minute delivery. I'm excited about that. You know, we're working at the outer edge right now. Consumer expectations are only going in one direction. They're going up. They want it all, and they want it now, and we'll continue to push the edge of that. Some of that will lead to you know, pullback. It may not work, and some of it will work wonderfully. But consumer expectations will only go in one direction.
Some of them want weed. How about weed delivery? I know your competitors are dipping a toe in there.
No, nothing to announce. No plans on the cannabis front.
What about the feature you're testing to return FedEx and UPS packages? How's that going?
Yeah, we do a number of experiments, one of which apparently was picked up. We were doing an experiment where we're hearing from consumers that one of their pain points is returning retail packages. My wife is an example of this. She's trying to figure out which store to return it to, and so we're testing being able to basically have a Dasher do that return. So get your dinner and return. It's still very early. It's just an experiment. We have nothing to announce at this stage, other than I will just say it's a problem that I hope we're able to solve someday.
But there are more experiments happening. Any clues you can give us as to what else you're working on?
I guess what I will say is we're at the very beginning of this. You know, I was talking to Brad Stone in my session earlier, and back when early days when I was at Amazon, we talked about ship from store, the ability to empower local commerce, but it hasn't happened until now. And the reason it hasn't happened is there hasn't been a last mile capability, and now it exists. And now the sky's the limit, right? Pharmacy, dry cleaning, you know, Office Depot, our BJs partnership, you can get Ulta, Sephora, you know, you'll be able to get anything you want delivered in minutes, and I think that is a game changer, and DoorDash was built for this next wave of innovation.